Hello, you. I'm Danny. I'm here with Robin.
Hello.
And today is the return of the Obra Dinn. It was either that or sing Obra Dinn to that one Beatles song.
Obra Dinn, Obra Da.
Nah, Octopus's Garden.
Hey, that's a joke. That.
Kind of. We don't really do jokes. Okay. So what did we do last time on the Obra Dinn, other than we found a whole bunch of murders?
I'll tell you what we did. Our jobs.
Oh yeah, we're insurance, not salespeople.
All right. I think to get yourself reacquainted, let's just go through the first few pages of the book again. Let's have a look at
what I remember is we saw the escapee end. Well, we didn't see bargain or nothing. We just see escape, right?
Yes.
Bargain is the chapter that we can't see until the end because the person says we can't.
That's correct.
And we saw the doom. And we saw escape the end and the doom, right?
That's correct.
So, it's very tricky to really discuss exactly what we did get, unless we, I guess, go to the crew manifest?
I'd say let's go to the crew manifest and just have a look at that, and then have a look at the sketch of people as well.
We'll start with the sketch. I mean, it doesn't really, it's not elucidating. But we identified some people, you know. That's Henry Brennan. That's the captain. And then there's a bunch of people up here we don't know, really.
We
don't
what
know who
happened
you
to
are.
that fella with the tattoos.
Something horrible.
Something horrible. Nothing good.
So we've got a few people. We sort of know what happened to some other people too.
Yes.
But we kind of don't know at this point a lot of who did what, really. I think we have quite a few identities, right? Or there is one or two I'm extremely not sure about. Henry Evans is one. We know that Henry Evans is one of two people who were on a boat that ended up in Morocco, but we don't know which one is Henry Evans. And also, as you said, Robin, Sir Cal's.
Circles.
We don't know who Sir Carl's man is, but we do unfortunately know what happened.
You know what happened to him. I would like you to just go through this and just make sure that you know everything that it tells you about the crew as well.
How do you mean?
Remember everything that this page tells you, basically. The information.
There's people on a boat.
People, jobs, places where they're from. And
yeah,
there's a number.
I think at the point where stuff like jobs and locations become important, we will have this list and we can cross-reference it. I don't think we need to internalize this whole list other than say, well, there's only a very few number of Danes on the boat, you know? How many Irish people on the boat, actually? Not very many Irish people, huh? Just the one? Two? There's
three.
There's Patrick. Am I just missing all of them?
You must be. There's Patrick, there's
Patrick,
Samuel,
and Emil. Okay. Well, I guess what we got to do is keep investigating some murders.
I believe we can go downstairs now, and then downstairs another time from that.
So down here was, well, a whole lot of bad vibes. Down here was where a lot of the disaster time happened. With the Kraken. Although they have repaired quite an awful lot of it, huh? Did a good job.
Yeah.
Whoops. How... I assume the down... Oh, no, here is the down. Nice of them to put the stairs in order, huh? This was the first... Was this the first mate's cabin?
I think this is the first mate's cabin, yeah.
Actually,
you can check on the map.
Hang on. I don't think we scanned this last scan.
We did not.
Well, let's look at this one first, then.
Let's have a look.
Let's jump on in here and see what unfolds. Push off?
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us. Give it
Oh.
So pushing it off implies... Oh, boy. What's going on? Pushing it off implies that it was going to be a lot earlier, but there is clearly some bad stuff that has gone on already here.
Yeah, this
Oh, hang on.
Oof. He's got a spear in him.
Oh, good. Do we know?
You know who that is, though? That's the helmsman.
Oh, you're absolutely right. So Finley Dalton got...
He's not dead yet, though. It's just a leg.
yeah, something bad happened to Finley Dalton.
Yes.
He's kind of watching...
Not sure I'm a fan of this, but okay.
Well, I'm not going to intervene. It's not my job. Here is some ghosts.
Don't want to spoil my day.
Oh, okay, people are being brought on board then. That would explain why there are people of different nationalities on the boat, I guess. I'm sorry, I cannot answer the question you're about to ask me, game. Ah, there's a murder that happens on the boat, Robin.
There's been a murder.
There's been a murder. Who would have thought? On the Obra Dinn? I can't really say right now. We've not fully investigated this. Well, you had all of one line. Oh, that's a shame. Right. Okay.
It is kind of the case sometimes where it's worth listening to the audio again.
You can listen to the audio again.
You'll need to exit the thing.
Okay,
and go
that's
back
what I
into
thought.
it. Yeah. So you can like listen to their accent, try and figure out who it was. That fella
Well, they were very clearly shot. That much we
shot.
know.
It looked like the person was wearing an
Hang on.
officer's uniform, I think. But I could be mistaken.
I thought they actually were one of the people who brought on board. Oh no, that's the hostage. You're one of the guys who's got a gun. That's a person who's been taken hostage. He was. Oh, hang on, they're in the photo.
Yeah, they're foremost in royalty.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah, nothing bad. Nothing bad's happening.
But oh, hang
Yeah,
on.
definitely.
Fucking him again. Oh no, wait, hang on. This is a different him, isn't it?
Oh, I think
it
I
was-
know what. Yes, I remember who this character is now.
1, 2. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh well.
There are 4 mates.
There are. And you know what? They're not acting a lot like mates right now.
No. Yeah, I would look at that fella that's getting shot quickly.
So they were exploded.
Hang on a tick. If that wasn't exploded, then presumably they're not actually dead yet.
Yeah, they're just on the
They're
ground
still
cowering.
They're scrabbling around. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
They die when the Kraken shows up.
Yeah. According to this, we can actually figure out who they are.
I don't think I can figure out who they are.
That's fair.
Not right now.
So I can tell you more about it, but you have definitely heard the clue that you need to find out who this person is.
So if you say heard the clue, then presumably they are of a nationality that is not so straightforward as to be English like the rest of the people on the boat are. Oh,
Tell you what.
Killer attack!
Tell you what, I'm not going to tell you
That's
yet.
Lars. That's Lars. That's Lars.
Poor Lars. I'm not going to tell you yet, just because.
You have to remember,
playing in
Robin,
space.
it has been about 3 or so days since we last played, so I will be a little rusty.
Fair enough. Yeah, you have found the clue for what's happened with him.
Whoa?
Oh.
Oh.
I found this one a lot later in my playthrough than you've done, actually.
That's not good. But the first mate's door was all open. Why wouldn't there be something in there?
Because I went downstairs. I didn't check in the first mate's room.
Yeah, I'm playing in MySpace.
I'm here for
I'm
it.
playing on MySpace.
Oh god. Am I in your top 8?
Well, I mean, I've got to figure out who all these 60 people are before I make my top 8, really.
I don't think many of them will make the top 8.
No, they all seem a little bit like bastards.
Hmm.
Oh, you're going to draw a rope all the way up, huh?
It's a bit grim.
Or you're going to sort of stop the rope in midair? That's cool. That's fine. Oh, dear.
You have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale. Quiet. As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
So,
Seems like hanging them up was a bit unnecessary.
mayhaps.
It's starting to think. Oh, jeez. I'm starting to think maybe the East India Company aren't that nice.
No.
So we do unfortunately know who that is because we were literally just told who that is.
Yeah. You need to wait for it to do the fade out thing. Actually, oh, okay. Yeah, you can say who it is, but you can't say who.
I just scrolled past that. There we go. Well, that's unfortunate.
You need to wait for the
Thing to say
fade
what
out.
happened to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain. Oh yes, this scene does look very familiar. You're right.
Such a good moment. Like the first, like this is one of the only bits where it's really like, hey, you know that book you've got? Well,
I want to see where the artist is sitting. I want to find him. Go.
the goat is not the. Whoa! Whoa!
Monkey?
That's a monkey.
Monkey? Whole lot of people in this scene. Aha.
There he is. There's Ed.
is. Okay, that's all I really wanted from that scene. Okay. Ah, dear.
Hi, Ed.
28 others were present.
Hell yeah, they were.
Hello. Oh, thank you, Lilac, and thank you, Lilac's cat, for your help with the solving. We do kind of know this one by everyone. The captain. Like who technically whose fault is this?
So you can't actually. Obviously, there's no way to say executed by the law. There is a specific answer to this question.
But the captain ordered them to do it.
That's true, and you could say that also the gunner officer gave the firing order as well.
Well, true.
There are lots of people responsible.
Yeah.
But there's also only one person responsible, and that may be a bullshit answer, but that's the best you'll
That
get.
is a bullshit answer. Does the game want me to... Well, okay, if we go back out, right? Let's go back out. Yeah, wiggly hand. Right. So... Oh, have people missed or something? Man. Okay, so we have to trace back that blood spatter. Fuck off. Is that Brennan?
It's Brennan.
Fucking... What a... You are all fucking terrible at your jobs. Right. I know it's not a fun thing to have to do, and this is a whole bad scene, but it's terrible.
Fucking Brennan. But the fact that it's Brennan is actually the game being quite generous to us because
Otherwise,
tell
we
you
have to
who the
come
other
back
three
for a
guys
really long time. Yeah.
yeah, can tell you who the other three guys are,
Brennan.
and that would be even if I wanted to cheat.
Brennan.
You know.
Brennan.
Oh.
Thanks. Unfortunately, that one was a gimme. Oh. Yeah, we knew that was Jane Bird. Ah.
You're right. You said that guy.
Which one was Henry Evans?
He looked like he was an officer, not just a
Well, no, I
seaman
said
or-
he looked like he had a different uniform. I didn't say he looked like an officer.
That's fair. Well, I mean, that's also like a fair assumption. Like he is wearing stuff that most people aren't wearing. So
Yeah,
Is
he's
there
got,
anything
he's
else
got his
you-
stepping out gear here. Mm-hmm. Someone's kind of enjoying this a bit much. God, everyone is it? I want to find out who was shouting there. If I open the dialogue again. Is there a way to get back to this scene's dialogue easily in the book?
just hit tab
Yeah, I did.
and hit escape. You need to go back to the page you're on.
Table of contents.
It was
Murder. And then a treasure chest?
We'll get to that.
I want to see a treasure chest. Yes, so they apparently killed Nunzia Pasqua. And Miss
Yes.
Lim is here shouting he's done nothing wrong. So I think we could probably potentially figure out who Miss Lim is.
I think so too.
Because we're given a name here, but I would assume that's Miss Lin.
Mm.
And they are discoverable in the book too. This is horrible. This is all terrible.
We'll get back to her later.
Unfortunately, Robin, I rather assume we'll get back to most of the 60 people here.
True.
Oh dear. I mean, so there's something. This happens a lot in like shows where a character has the power to stop time. Like exploring a scene where time has been stopped is really cool.
Yeah.
And this game does a really it does it in a really interesting way whereby you can't interact, you're just there to figure things out. Because I feel like in a lot of things you see it in terms of like, oh, it's superhero stuff where they stop time and like grab a bullet out of the sky and save someone.
There's some weird time stuff happening in the new Mortal Kombat. It's mostly just going, look how good our blood effects are.
I don't want to look at. Oh dear, so that's presumably the person that.
Presumably Nunzio Pasquale, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking of when I think of superhero movies where someone either moves so fast that time is effectively stopped, or like.
There was a bit in one of the recent X-Men films where Quicksilver runs really, really fast.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That is one of the things I'm thinking of. That scene's very funny.
Is it?
They
Are they playing Eurythmics song, or is
I
it?
think so, and like the Academy's blowing up and he just like pulls people out of it.
Yeah.
That is quite a funny scene.
It is a good scene, is the thing.
Glad you've got the brain today, Robin.
I just really like a good use of the Eurythmics, basically.
Oh, me too.
Who is that? Is someone hurt?
Oh.
Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
What's your step?
It's not going to be fine, is it?
Shout out to Annie Lennox. It was not fine.
Wasn't fine, but also, I'll be honest with you, this doesn't look like the person who's just been stuck with this. This isn't fair. This is a lie.
There's been a murder.
There's been a bloody murder. Robin, there's been a murder. So what's he actually? Is he just punching him?
He's
I can't tell if he's like sticking him. Oh.
Yeah. He got a really raw deal with it.
Whoa, trash. Oh wait, that was the effect we saw in the distance. Yeah. Trash. Oh man. Why must the Obra Dinn be like this? Okay. So let's see who was present. The completely blameless Huck Seng Lao, or the completely blameful him, Senor Nichols. Oh, well, that's not the button I wanted, is it? Whoops. So, let's figure out the completely blameful Edward Nichols.
Second mate.
He's not my mate at all.
Second mate.
And unfortunately, where are you? What
He's just a passenger.
What happened? Oh, knifed?
Probably
Struck. Struck in the hooves. I assume this is maybe struck by hooves. This paints a grim picture of what we'll be seeing later.
No dragons in this.
I mean, what?
I think it's fair to say that the most fitting one here is knifed.
Like, he's going for where people would in a film, but there's no real knife there.
Well, that's because it's buried up to the hilt in the guy's
I know.
ribcage.
That's why my job's difficult, Robin. More like prickles.
So I believe we've actually seen Edward Nichols in another scene as well.
I believe you're right.
Let's have a closer look at him.
I just want to explore the area.
Oh, of course.
I'm playing in the space to see if there's any more interesting things to do. Well, we can leave the bad dream. It also made the something has been unlocked noise. I assume that door there.
Yeah, that was the leaving the bad dream noise.
Oh.
Ah, Hoxang Lao, you had a really bad run of it.
I mean, some people, everyone in the Obra Dinn is gonna have a bad time. Some people do have it worse. Right, let's investigate this pile of arse. What horrible memories do we have of you? Is this just going to be a full list of them?
Yeah, go to the deck map.
We got there, which is what we're currently at.
Mm-hmm.
Aha. Wait. What? Oh no, that's where the body was moved to. Murder Part 1, Murder Part 2, and Murder Part 3.
So do you remember what happened in Murder Part 3?
Huh. Yes, I think I do. I think I do. He's not a very good mate, is he?
No, he's my worst mate. Yeah. I still think it's obviously getting tricky to figure out whom that man is.
Which man?
The guy that got shot.
Yeah.
But at least we know that it was by Ed Nichols, who really is just getting... He's
getting up to a lot of shit, and I don't like any of it.
Got a bad track record so far.
He's really not doing himself any favours. And, it's worth filling out the book as we go, because, we're never going to remember everything. That's why we have a book.
Absolutely.
We have a book to write it down in. Oh, was that the whole of the murder section?
You know what? Those were some murders.
Yeah, no one came out of that very well. No. So, do those X's...
Though that means that 3 people died in here. But if it's just one line, it means that...
They survived in here?
Not necessarily. It just means that they're no longer in the next chapters, but we didn't explicitly see them die. They didn't have their own scene.
Okay.
There were some in the Doom...
people got out of that section then?
Yeah. Some in the Doom and some in the Escape.
So that just means... So some of those are the people who got thrown overboard in the Doom?
Yes.
Okay. So this is people we have to account for in this section?
Yeah.
Right. So similarly, if we go to the... no, the end is the captain and stuff, the Escape. In here, that's the 4 people who went out on the boat at the end. That makes sense.
Correct.
Makes sense. Okay.
Lilac raises a good point that it's all written in the passive voice.
Leave the book. I'm pressing escape a lot. It's not leaving
Press
the book.
tab.
Yeah. I thought escape was just jiggling.
Lilac raises a good point in that a lot of the stuff is written in the passive voice, so it's never saying that was murdered by, but basically a knife was used. Yeah.
There was a knife involved in this innocent situation. Oh!
I can tell what you're thinking when you look at that. Let me tell you, it's worse.
What's worse than blood? Oh.
This is me looking directly into the camera. I had to say that out loud so that people... I have to read my stage directions so the people at home understand what's going on.
I'm trying to think of a list of things that's worse than blood, and none of it's good. Hello. Oh, treasure. Aha, there's a body here.
Hang on a tick. Why did you... Oh, I know what that was for now. Okay.
I don't. Ooh, a workshop full of murdering weapons. I see.
Pretty much every tool in a carpenter's office could kill someone.
When you're on the Obra Dinn and you're looking for things that happened, that room is a whole bunch of problems.
Yeah. Man, I wish we had fingerprints back in these days. I mean, I guess they did have fingerprints, just no idea how to look at them.
No, fingerprints were invented about 1900 and something. Where did I see...
There was that.
We're going to see the death of a cow? We'll explore the rest of the space first, but...
Okay.
I do enjoy the atmospheric boat noises. It would almost be relaxing were it not for literally everything happening.
Well, at least it's already happened.
Oh, yes,
So
you're
you're-
right. This is just a cursed death ship, Robin. You're right.
You're in no danger.
Oh, don't stand in that.
Are you purposefully walking around the stain?
Yes.
That's fair.
Listen, you said it was worse than blood. I don't want any part of it. Oh, what's worse than the blood? In says coagulation. Everyone's saying blood too.
Not wrong.
Oh, someone's gonna die because the cow's gonna flip out, huh?
Through the skull in stone or brain.
Oh, there wasn't a person's skull that you saw on the wall.
Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks up.
That's the...
You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck?
Mind your shoes now.
What happened?
So the cow died in this scene. It wasn't an
Yeah.
actual. It wasn't
That's
a member of the crew.
what I thought. Okay, yeah, you said, but that wasn't a cow skull. But it...
No. It wasn't It was a cow skull on the wall, not a person's skull.
Yeah, that's what I
Sorry.
said.
Oh, I thought you meant that like the cow was going to kick up and kill somebody, and then that was going to be another one of the 60
So
deaths on the Obra Dinn.
this is Charlie. Charles?
It can't be Charles Minor because that's the bosun's mate.
But he said Charlie, and Charlie was the one who was being sick.
There are maybe more than one person called Charles.
Well, that's what I'm looking... That's why I was looking at the list before you said no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, let's go back at the list. There's Charles Minor. Oh, I can just do this. Charles Hirschstick, even? How many Charleses can you have on a boat? What's the legal limit of Charleses?
2.
Then that might be Charles Hirschstick. God, I wish there was a way to say jump me to the page that I am currently in.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So,
I guess like if you look at the fella in a second.
Oh, I suppose we don't know what page we are in yet, do we?
Yeah.
He looks familiar.
I feel like I recognise
Is
him.
that's not the surgeon, but he's very familiar. Oh, apparently we can name a lot of these people, huh?
I think they just defined like this because we're looking at them in that kind of view, but if you bring them up in the book, it'll make it harder. That said, there's a lot of information in this scene.
I will be looking at the dialogue more carefully. I was too concerned overthinking why we're investigating. A bitter cold. Just a little bit of cold.
A little bit of cold.
A little bit cold. Just a little bit. We'll survive. Oh, hello. Right.
So remember that the first line dialogue about taking him to the carpenters sounded a bit distant, like it was further away?
Yes, I mean, get him wrapped and see to the last rites, Robin, I did assume was not for the cow.
I mean, it could be.
It could be, but I have assumed.
It isn't.
I just want to... First, we'll see who was here. It's not going to be particularly useful looking at that view right now, I think. Right, we know you're a Charlie. Let's give you a name. The mouse is really wiggly when you first come in. It's odd. Charlie? I thought you were quite low, Charlie. Charles Hirschstick.
There it is.
And he died by being sick because he saw a cow. Insurance done.
The end.
So, like, you say that, Robin, but I'm pretty sure it suggests we can name all these people, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Yes, okay. That's the guy that we saw in the other scene. I went, we have the information about this guy.
Yes, but also... Ooh. We can name all these people.
Yes.
I don't know if I'm equipped to name all these people. Let's explore the rest of this scene first.
You may not be equipped to name them all, but you can definitely figure out what job they had.
Chickens.
The chickens are doing a very important job.
They are hanging out, I guess. Hey, what's up? Oh, he's important. He's one of the important ones. And he's presumably the other guard. Hang on, can we
This is
deduce
before that business, actually.
We probably can't deduce who that is, right? Because
there's
they're just here as
two
like
more.
passengers, right?
Yeah, there's 2 more names of the Formosans. Up a bit.
Yeah, we can't. Okay, they're just here as passengers. That's not helpful. I guess for ship they are passengers. Uh-oh. Well... Monkey. Oh, you know what? Now I understand what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's dead.
He's dead as hell.
And we don't even know why. Sometimes you just can't see where they are in the picture. Right, we have absolutely no information about these. So they said get him to the carpenters. Get him wrapped and see to the last rites. Okay. So they're going to the carpenters.
Yeah, presumably the carpenter's office is up those stairs.
I mean...
Oh, wait, no, it's literally not.
This is not the carpenters looking at this room. I mean, I thought...
Oh, wait, hang on a tick. Which room is this? This is the...
It's opposite from where we were before. It's...
Can you bring up the map, actually?
Where we were before is all the way around there.
Yeah. Could you put up the map for us, or...?
Yes. This is the surgery.
So you're in the surgery.
So, if this is not the surgeon, this is the surgeon's assistant. Sure,
Surgeon's best mate?
That's probably a bit too much of an assumption.
He's wearing an apron. Unlike...
Butcher.
They would... they wouldn't have put him in there if he wasn't Surgeon's best mate.
But the game says that we can't guess it yet.
So
this is why I can't tell if the game is withholding information now.
So we don't know how he died. But that's never really stopped us before either.
It's only ever been if it's their identity before.
Yeah. I know, that's weird that it doesn't tell you, because that's a pretty big clue. Like, he's in the office making
all
the
of
bed after.
Drugs.
This is where we keep the morphine.
See, this is why I want to explore the rest of the space.
Running a bit low on morphine. We've only got 3 bottles left.
Oh, well, take all 3. We probably won't need any more. Okay, so can we assume what their jobs are? Is there any, like, are there any, like, people whose jobs are look after the aminals? Well, we should probably look at the book
I think that'd probably be midshipman.
Possibly. I don't know. I'm not a genius of boats.
Well, that's why I'm here.
You're not a genius of boats either.
I'm not either, but I can pretend that I am.
Captain as a surgeon for humans. Midshipman. Yeah, there's various stuff. I notice it doesn't explain what a butcher is.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. I do know what a top man is, though.
That's where you buy nice shirts and shoes.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
Don't press ask. Sorry, you stole my joke. I did that last stream.
Yeah, but that was a few days ago.
You say we can probably assume who they are, but I don't... So, one of them is going to be the butcher, I can only assume. What have you got in your hand? Or is that a hammer? Or is
he was... that's
tool?
the hammer.
Yeah.
It looks like an axe he was using to stun it from the back.
Hit her here, one swing, get through the skull. Okay, so the butcher is not the one with the hammer. That's someone else. So presumably... Yeah, I mean, right. Judging, based on what I know about cows, this man is not going to have access to the throat.
No.
Unless the throat is sort of in this area here. So
I don't believe it is.
I think this is probably the butcher.
That would make sense.
Especially based on the apron he has got too. Butcher. It's Emil O'Farrell. He did sound Irish too.
He did actually, yeah. I like they've got different regional accents from Ireland. We'll hear some more people later on.
He was very soft in his Irish accent.
Yeah.
Okay, so the game says we can probably figure out who these people are. You're just some dude helping out. Some dude who gets exploded.
He does appear in other memories, so it could be that we can get
Yes.
his identity from those.
Yes. No, again, I'm not saying I need to get everything from this. I'm just exploring Robin.
Oh, naturally. Play in space.
Again, it's like I'm just internalizing what we got on this silly boat. It's weird to me that we don't know who was a midshipman on the ship if they're meant to be important. So Carpenter is not in this scene. Yes, considering the people he's grouped with in paintings is also important. Hang on, that's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. He's with a midshipman. And we can apparently name the others, but we don't know who they are. What midshipmen do we have on this boat?
Not very many.
English. Well, shit. That was one of my thoughts about how we could figure out who he was.
I get you.
I don't believe either of them say Peter, Petey, Thomas, Tom, Tommy, Tomo, or any of the other nicknames I can assume.
They don't say big T, they don't say little T.
They don't say lowercase t. They don't say, like... There's no really variations of P. Which one looks like a Pete and which one looks like a Tom? Great question, Hitomi.
So I do know which one is Pete and which one is Tom.
He's got a nice shirt on. One of you is Pete. One of you is Tom. Would you... Robin, you'll have to help me here. I can't remember the old expression. Is it knife a Pete, explode a Tom? Or is it the other way around?
If it's Pete, a knife you'll see. If it's Tom, a drop there's a bomb.
Drop there's a bomb.
I don't know. I'm trying.
You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
So the fella who's been knifed, obviously we've seen him die before. Obviously.
I mean, we also saw this dude get exploded.
Yes. If we have a look at... Oh, God, he's been a lot. I remember that he said something that is pertinent.
Did he?
Yes, he did.
So that's where we are now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we've not got to this set of memories yet. That's presumably his death, because there's an X there. Oh, yeah. Of course. God.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So we can go back and see the dialogue in this book, can't we?
Yeah, you can.
So let's start here. I can only imagine he didn't say much here. Tell Pete's mother, So he's probably not Pete.
He's probably not Pete, is he?
Yeah. He's probably not Pete.
The noise you made.
So he's Thomas Lanke.
Lanka.
So he got stabbed by someone we don't really know.
I bet we can...
We can
We'll
probably
be able to go back to that scene and figure it out.
We can probably, yeah. But should we carry on and try and connect the dots later?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're it's an assumption, but probably doesn't feel like a particularly large assumption. If they're bezies as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
It is an assumption, and we'll find out if that's right or not in time.
I think it's an assumption built on a lot of good hunches and evidence. Let's say that.
Barfy. I don't think
Charles,
there's much else. Oh, he's probably stood in the memory of that. I don't think there's much else to investigate. So let's see this poor soul. I mean, I know it's probably the most practical way to carry them. They are holding his arms as though he has been tied up for crimes. Which makes me a little uncomfortable.
It's not dignified, is it?
Okay, see, the problem is, at this point in time, I know this is just like a box you carry things in on a boat. When I see something this shape from the side, I instinctively think, oh, there's potions in it!
Either potions or gold.
Potions, oh, don't stand in that. Potions, gold, perhaps a rare drop. Oh, let's see what terrible thing happens.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung disease.
Uh-oh.
Non-consumption. Made worse by the cold. We expect
spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Lasker house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
So his chances weren't very good.
They're pretty bad. You can Google what a Lascar house is if you'd like. Or I can
I'm
do it for
assuming
you.
it might be a house of ill repute.
It does actually mean something specific.
It just says here Lascars are sailors.
Well, specifically sailors from India.
I can't keep googling Lascar house.
Okay,
I have to look at the game. We know him. That's our guy, right?
that's our boy.
We know
What's up,
him.
Henry?
He
What's up,
survived.
Henry?
He's our patron. Hey, why can't we just? Why can't we bring you on board and you tell us who everyone is?
He's very sick.
Someone does not give a shit.
Nope.
Not even a little. Where are we now?
This is surely.
This is the midshipman. Oh, hang on. Is that the other midshipman then? Is this his? This is presumably his room, yeah? Or in someone else's room? Like.
Well, okay, but we know that the midshipmen were English sailors.
That's
and
true.
they said
this is not.
He would have got it from the Lascar house, which presumably means that he's from India.
Yeah. No, come back. I'm not ready.
A lot of this game is going. So presumably, here's a conclusion we can jump to.
Yeah, it seems like the solving in groups of 3 is actually very important.
Yeah.
Well, so we know that they are dead.
Dead as hell.
Illness. So I just want to see the list of people. Because I know there are several people who are here from India, right? Yes, there's a lot of sailors. And a person up here, the steward. So presumably, the ship's steward... I need to go to the back of the book for this. Glossary, I want to check what steward is again, but I think steward is a relatively important job. So, okay. No, I was going to say maybe they were too important to... If it's like... It seems like at Lascar houses, maybe we go to hire some people, basically. But no, that sounds like a job where you might just hire someone in.
But if it's the ship's steward, then it's somebody that does fairly important jobs for everybody. And like the stewards would work with them quite closely, I'd assume.
Yeah, but I don't think that would be the...
That's fair.
We basically don't know.
Yeah.
There he is.
There's a lot happening here, actually, because they said there were
I know
7
there's a
people
lot
present.
happening in every scene. You
True.
don't have to say that all the time.
I like saying it!
Who are you? Other than just someone taking it fucking easy.
Oh, it's the surgeon's mate.
Well, I mean, that, again, probably lends some credence to that.
Sunday chillin', don't hat me, I'm chillin'.
What happened to him? We don't know yet. Oh,
Don't know
man. Why is there always another one? Okay, that's him again. Is this going to be the same couple of guys? I think it is. And we don't really know who that is because they're kind of in a bag. Looks more heavenly. Wait, hang on. There's no puddle of nasty here right now. Something bad has gone down.
She's figuring it out.
Can we go down to the... Nope. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Right. Well, look who it is. They've had to see a lot of people cough up their business. Okay, so there's not actually that much happening outside of the room in this scene.
No.
So surgeon and surgeon's mate over there. The person who we don't really know, and was this the third mate? Third mate as well as the surgeon, yeah. So yeah, but see, they must have picked it up at the Lascar house. Means You could have just been visiting it.
They could have been.
But again, the game's probably not going to be that tricksy, huh?
That would be a little unfair.
So that means they are one of 5 people.
Yes.
Oh, it literally says in the surgeon's room. Haha. Okay, so I don't think we can really say much more about this.
No.
So I think it's time to use our magic power to see the other person who succumbed to this same disease, presumably. If they've been running a check of everyone on the ship. Let's follow the trail. And explicitly do not stand in the leavings.
Don't stand in whatever that is.
I'm sure we'll find out what that is soon, and I don't wanna. So one thing I'm wondering... Oh.
Saya Duto. Good pilo.
Oh.
Oh, mate.
This is a... You? But... what's in your hand? Oh, a lamp. Okay. I couldn't tell if he was holding something, and for this angle it looks a little bit like he's just gonna...
He's just about to deck him.
Yeah! Like, come on! Have some fucking sensitivity! So we know who that is. He full on said. So let's fill that in now while we're here. And then... Okay. Now, I'm sure we can deduce these, because presumably if these are like his bunkmates, effectively, they too will be from the Lascar house?
Yeah, and also the language you're speaking as well.
Well, yeah, that's a bit of a hint in it.
Yeah.
Also, they live next to some Russian people, but we can't tell much about them yet. The problem is, we have 3 of them. I don't think there's many more clues to their identity other than... So obviously there is the poor soul in the other memory, and these. And I don't know if there's more for us to go on other than jiggle the names around, which doesn't feel cool. So let's keep exploring.
Hitomi. I was about to say there is a clue in the scene.
I've not looked over at chat yet, so I'll see if I can see the scene, because he made a noise that was like you getting punched. So what else would be in this scene?
There are clues in this scene.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I want to see, because if this is where they're sleeping, is there anything here that would identify them? Like 54. Wait, does it just dead ass number them?
Go and check Solomon Saeed's number again.
Oh yeah, that was 54.
I mean, check his number in the crew manifest.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. This game's so good.
So was he 54? Well, that helps. So did you? Oh, Hitomi said bed law. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much for throwing that in, Hitomi. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Like, help when we're struggling. So they were. I didn't check their number before we jumped in. Like a big old dummy. 51. Feels a little rude to number people's hammocks, but there you go. 51. That's Renfred. Or Renfred Rajub. Oh, there we go.
It certainly is.
That's 15 out of 60. Oh boy. Also, yes, we probably can guess how Siad died.
Peter Milroy. Yeah, he said in the line, tell Pete's mother tried to pull him back. You can actually see a rope leading from Pete to that fella who gets knifed.
Yeah. Let's jump back. We're in a bit of cold.
There's actually a lot more that you can get in this part.
Illness. Ah, yes, he did.
How many people are nearby?
I've not checked the scene yet, Robin.
Oh, of course. But
Stop being so horny for it.
Sorry. There are more people that you can actually check in the book than you can actually find in the scene because a lot of their faces are covered.
Yes, because they're in bed.
Yeah.
So these other two, we pretty much know their identities. We just don't know the specifics. Oh, we do. X.
Piss off.
It's a fighting robot from the future. So presumably then 53 if he's out of bed but not in X. It's this shitty thing to do, game. Don't be mean to me. So 53. Why would they be X?
Maybe X is just like a fill-in if they. I'm really not sure.
If everyone else is numbered, why would they be X? That makes me think it's not right.
That seems weird. It also seems to me that like.
What would it be?
The
an unknown person?
Zugizathi, who's the steward, because they're an officer, aren't they?
The steward. I mean, I guess they're more important.
They're just a steward. I know. It feels like. Okay, so my hunch is that like this fellow is with all the other Indian seamen.
Yeah, I assume he's not come very far. You know.
Yeah.
I assume he was in this hammock, but that again is an assumption. But that's all we've really got to go off of.
X is
very weird.
Yeah.
Can we actually? Nope, that's placeholder text. Cool, thank you.
Oh.
That's some lorem ipsum.
Yeah.
So, where I want to know is where our Russian friends in the story we're talking to, because if we go here, stop your cheating, worry about yourself. We need to find them. Like you say, there was a whole... Legs!
Legs.
There's a whole lot of people who... 37... Presumably, stop your cheating, worry about yourself, is people playing card games together. So, I don't know if we know that much, but let's have a peek. Shoot a gun. That's a hard deduction to make, though. Yes, these guys are Russian, presumably by virtue of the fact they were speaking in Russian accents and saying things in Russian.
What was Brennan's job on the ship?
I cannot quite remember. I will get back to you when I'm finished looking at this thing. That's this one. Okay, we can't see that here. All right. He was not important. He was just a seaman.
Okay. See, there's loads of seamen.
Yes, there is.
Because this guy is also in the lineup of people firing. Do we know how many Russian seamen there were?
Well, that's what I'm just checking. 1, 2,
Enough
3,
for it to be a problem.
and presumably a fourth. Presumably.
There's 2 there and a top man.
That's true. But, oh no, that's not really true. I was going to say most of the other seamen are sorted by place they came from. That's not really true. Right. So what we really know right now is that one of them was cheating at cards. Oh, they're playing cards again, though. Like, you're in the 2 memories of everyone on the boat and also here. So, are you in more memories than that? Because I believe you are. Shot with a gun by the person who went away.
Yeah, he was the guy that stabbed somebody with a sword when they're trying to escape the boat, and then got shot by the lady Emily.
Yes. So, man, it says we can get their identity, but I don't know how much there is to go off of. See, he was here, but he would have been asleep in this scene because everyone was asleep in this scene. That was when the artist got a bad end.
But if he was asleep in that scene, would we be able to check his tag on his
Yes, but if we go back here, no, we can. If we hop back to the so we can only It's a bit hard to see from here. Those other ones don't seem to have tags on. So we can tell that 47 was sleeping here. But
There's also a bag hanging on 47 as well. Seems important.
yes, a pipe.
Oh,
he must be
cute.
a pirate. I mean, we can hop back, but we need to figure out which one of these is the most important one. That will sort of start to clear things up. So he's
actually, yeah.
He was in two. So no, hang on. He's in 2 memories. So he wasn't sleeping here at the time. How many memories was he in? He's in 3 memories, which have been the murder. So he was there on the boat in the shooting times. Murder part 3. I don't remember him in that one. And now, so actually, like if you were asleep here, you were 47. So who is 47? 47 is Alexei Toporov. But that does not help us with the identity of the other 2. One of those is presumably the topman, the other is the seaman.
I think that there's actually some more tags on the other hammocks, if you can go and check them.
You're right, 45, 46, so that's maybe not strictly true. Although...
That bag, I think, is definitely an identifying thing.
I don't... Like, a bag with a pipe, you know?
Yeah.
What's a topman?
Like, topmen are the people that cut about on the ropes.
In the sails and rigging. How is a bag an identifying thing?
Because we might see him with that bag later on.
Yeah, but we might see his face later on.
Yeah, but I mean that's hanging off hammock 47. So if you see somebody with that bag and smoking that pipe, then we'll know that they're probably the person that sleeps in hammock number 47.
Yes. Right, what we need to do is hop... Oh,
Actually,
I wish it was easier to get back to memories rather than just view the thing, because we need to hop back to that memory to identify the one person that was sleeping here.
Can we check the sketch and see if anybody has a pipe in there?
That is a good idea.
Shout out to Glalev.
But... No...
What was the third? Oh, there was...
Let's just...
So both those guys...
Nope. 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 We need to go back to... what memory were you in? So we need to go back to... Doom Part 2 then, because that's when everyone was asleep.
Yeah. That's on the gun deck, which is...
Yeah, which is right out the front. Have we got everything we can from this, though? I think so.
This is... We might need to come back to this one later, just because there's so many people here. Even if they're asleep.
Well, yes, but it would be nice to fill that stuff out if we're already exiting this anyway.
Sure,
We've not got a next step to do.
No.
Three is not a lot. Did we name the people who died here? I believe
it was
we did.
Saeed, it was Renfred, and a cow.
Oh. Right, so if we go back up to the thing, considering we are right here. And it's only here, innit? Everything's bad.
It's not good, is it?
This deck didn't have a nice time of it, did it? Right, speaking of not having a nice time of it. Oh!
Did any of them?
It's much quicker when you go in the second time.
Yeah, you can skip this scene as well if you don't want to hear
I don't want to hear exactly
pooping.
what happens in this scene, yeah. So wait, can we go down from here now?
No. Because those doors were closed in that memory, they're still closed now.
So how are we going to get down to see who was sleeping there?
Because there's lots of people...
But he was in this scene. I wish it wouldn't play the noise! Yeah, no, hang on. So those people are in this scene, but we cannot see them.
Is he over there?
Is he playing cards again? Wait, if we open up the... in this...
Hang on.
In this scene, so... You were here. We can't really tell where. That's not you. That's not you. We know who they are. So was he actually not asleep in this scene then?
Oh, hang on. Can you go upstairs?
Maybe. Wait, hang on. Do we know? Yeah. That's not right. Oh, it's because it's killed with sword unknown.
Oh, we can go upstairs.
I believe we've been upstairs though, because there was another body here. Yeah. This is how
Oh,
he
of
proceeded.
course, yeah.
Okay. I want to find out where he is, because that could give us a hint. Because if he's up on the rigging, that tells us something. But I don't think he's going to be up on the rigging. Oh. Kraken. I don't
Cheeky
think
bit of
he's up
Kraken.
here. There seems to be like 3 people up here, including one that is no longer really up here. Let's have a bit more of an explore. You are not here. You are having a snack. Sleepy? 45. No. That wasn't even where he slept.
Wait. So wait, no, they've moved the hammocks about.
What?
No, hammock 45 was down on the orlop deck, but they've moved it up to the gun deck now.
Yeah, so he's Leonid Volkov.
I think he must be.
Okay. That's a roundabout way of doing that, but okay. Right, so we need to...
Because, yeah, if you go to the one that we're currently on, which is Doom Part
man.
2,
Yeah. Yes.
there weren't any of the others. Yeah,
You.
the other guy playing cards is gone.
You are Leonid Volkov. Okay. Okay!
That's Leonid Volkov for you.
We got everyone in a bit of cold.
Yeah, nice.
Sorry, Solomon Sayed. Oh, okay. Cool. Flipped around the book quite a lot there.
That means we can also figure out one other person's fate as well.
Does it mean we can figure out the fate or just who they are?
Their
table of
fate,
contents
because
and
we already
go
know
back
we already
to-
know who they are. It was during the escape.
Oh, of course, they shot someone. Not here. So, what happened? Torn apart by a terrible beast. Oh no, was that poor Moss? So we need to probably hop back to these. Actually, who was present? Well, it's clearly not this one then.
It wasn't that one.
Well, he was there.
Yeah, do you remember what happened to him?
Oh, yes, of course. I do remember what happened to him now. It was Leonid Volkov.
Yeah, because Leonid Volkov got shot by Emily.
Yes. There was a whole thing about it. Several different scenes, in fact. Right. Let's
Right.
hop out of this. Leave. Exit dream. Exit dream.
I command you to exit the dream. I believe there is one more set o nightmares. There's one more set of nightmares
What I
on
want
the
to go
orlop
down
deck.
is revisit where we just were, and can we name the other Russian person in that scene now?
Oh, good idea.
Before we forget to do that, we just have to re-find the scene, which I believe was it him?
It was him. I like that sound, that little sting.
It's a really nice little. Oh, I wish you didn't play the noise of everyone dying.
Sometimes it's useful. Sometimes you gotta know that noise.
I think we had
That's
his name
Leonard.
too. No.
Oh, that's not Leonard.
So, did we have his name? I can't quite remember. No. So we have 2 people and 2 more names. We have... Oh, I can't find them. This list goes too quick. There, sort of... Oh, it takes them out when they're dealt with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that's why it's right. We have these 2, and we have both of them here. We have... Their numbers were...
46 and
47,
47. Yeah.
but they were both seamen.
Hmm.
Unknown.
Something happened to him.
Yep, something certainly happened. What Marys have you been in? This one. Murder Part 3. And this one. Yeah. Again, I want to jump into this scene. This is the problem.
Hmm.
Were they... None of them look particularly bold to me.
Hmm.
I don't know if we can actually name these guys.
We might not be able to yet, and that's okay.
No, I just want to make sure we're getting everything we can out of these scenes.
Yeah.
How do I keep messing up? There we go. So you have been in this one. Murder Part 3. Murder Part 2. You shot a gun in Murder Part 2. And in Murder Part 3, you're just kicking about with your mate. Right. Well, that's not hugely helpful. Okay, well, let's carry on. I don't think we're going to get much from here. So let's take out the door to dreams again.
The door to dreams.
We'll expose the door out of dreams.
I liked it. It felt very Kingdom Hearts.
It's a door to darkness, Robin.
Well, I didn't say that's a thing in Kingdom Hearts. I said that could be in Kingdom Hearts.
Right, let's have a poke around here, see if there's much more we can find out. Because we know there's plenty more rooms, plenty more doors in here, rather. Ah, a secret place. Not much happens in the secret place, admittedly. I guess this is where you keep your swords.
This is where we keep all the swords.
And the guns.
Whew.
What's in here? More swords and guns.
This is the... Oh, it's the carpenter's office.
Yeah, not a lot of swords and guns in here, really. That's a shame. No! Don't be so annoyingly polite as to close the door on yourself. Cow, we know them. Can't go down yet, that's fine. Again, not a particularly important room. It might be important later.
And this was the surgeon's office, wasn't it? Yeah.
That's what we know that one. Stop it. Just leave the doors open. Okay, so I don't think there's... Second, I don't think there's all that much left here, is there? Did we go all the way down here? Oh, clearly not. Something bad happened here, too. Oh, that's a lot of skeleton.
I had to rub my hands together in glee, but I also had to hold them up to the mic so people at home could hear. I was excited about this part.
They make for Lanzarote.
Someone shoot the damn thing!
What damn thing? What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the fuck is that? Well, I mean, I'm very sorry, but I sort of know what happened to you, sort of. Oh, we can't say yet, can we? I gotta walk all the way round. Oh my god.
That door's jammed. Not getting through there.
What?
Oh, that bit's so good.
You know, we just have one of those days.
My fucking face when.
I can't get out. Let me out. I don't like this memory. This memory sucks. Is this chapter just called Serious Bullshit?
Remember when you thought Soldiers of the Sea could be about pirates?
Yeah, it's about pirates, isn't it? Look, swords, like a pirate.
I guess. I think those are the swords that the people in the Obra Dinn were using, actually.
Yeah, it's the same swords because pirates are people too. Kind of fucked up by... Like, they're sort of stabbed, you know? Killed?
Killed by murder.
Wait, what? It's not really crushed, is it?
No.
Not eaten.
There might be some more clues about what happened to them later. Or, I suppose, earlier
Spiked!
in time.
They were spiked by a terrible beast. Well,
Yeah.
What's the difference between spiked and speared?
Spiked is usually a protrusion like an echidna's quill, whereas a spear is something that you can hold and jab somebody with.
Alright, smart ass.
What? Sorry, I know what a spear is.
Thank you for apologising.
I used Sonic terms. I talked about echidnas. Everybody knows.
How many of them? 2? This ship's... Oh, what? You just sort of... No, there's one, but something bad has happened here previously. Yeah, I wouldn't really know what to do either, to be honest. Yeah. There's a lot of blood up here.
A lot of blood.
I don't think there's a lot more we can glean from this right now. I don't know. Other than, oh, jeez.
Yeah, this one's purposefully, like, keeping you at
God,
bay.
imagine surviving this and the bloody Kraken turns up.
Well, an absolute Lovecraftian nightmare thing just came up and threw spikes everywhere in the ship. Can't get worse than that. Anyway.
Oh no, wait, it's that other thing.
Time to look out the window while drinking from my favourite mug of coffee.
But no, I can't go in there. Come back, twisty thing. Surprise! He was here all along! Oh, God. Well,
At least we already know who this is.
yeah, we know who it is, and we know what's happened to spiked by a terrible beast. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you know what? Giant spiky beasts do get me down. You're right. Okay,
man.
so I'm really sorry about this. That's the surgeon, right? Yeah.
That's the surgeon, yeah.
Uh.
Doing a pretty bad job, I think.
Okay, smart ass Robin. What do you want to do about this then?
So I wouldn't try and take them off the spikes.
Oh, just leave them there and they become part of the boat like a decoration.
Try and take the spikes off the wall.
Do we know that? We can name them. They're one of the cool Russian guys. He's
That guy
friends
wasn't
with these
Russian.
two, wasn't he?
That's the fella who bludgeons the Swedish guy to death.
No, you're absolutely
Danish
right.
guy to death, not
Yes.
Swedish.
Apparently we can name him, but I don't believe we can.
We know he has a brother. And there are 2 people in the ship with the same
You're
surname.
right. God, you're right. We might as well do that now.
Well, that's the thing.
What was
It's
the
trickier.
name? I don't remember the name.
Yeah, it's either Nathan
Nathan
Peters
or
or Samuel Peters.
And they're both seamans. But I don't remember. We've not seen the other, have we?
No. We'll get to them.
Yeah. I feel like we can deduce that, but we'd just be guessing and jiggling them around, wouldn't we?
Oh, mate.
So you did run down there and have another real fucking bad time. Oh yeah, you know when you get on a curse ship and do a Hulk? Yeah, no, yeah, of course I know that, yeah.
Hashtag relatable.
Emil O'Farrell did not meet an unknown fate, I'm afraid to say. Why would you have these as options in your book? What are you expecting to find?
There are worse ones in there.
Well, there are, yeah. You're here, and all of y'all here. Okay, so that one's wrong.
What?
No, that one's
He's not
right.
dead
It's
yet.
typeset, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I was misremembering what the font looked like. I thought that was. I thought that hadn't been put into our book yet. Sorry. Right. His name is Spiked.
I love Cowboy Bebop.
Right. So you are an unfortunate victim from the next. Excuse me. The next
Spi-
scene.
That's spiked.
That's Spiked. Sorry. Yes. Nothing cool down there. I mean, there's not a lot cool anywhere, really. What's this? What are you holding on to? What?
Oh, he's saying, give me that gun, isn't he?
Oh, that's a gun. Okay. That's the gunner because of his hat. You are, from this angle, a little bit like The Rock.
A little.
Little bit of The
I
Rock.
can see it.
Oh, I figured out what the juice was.
It's crab.
It's sort of weird spider crab. Did we know you? Oh yeah, you're Peter Milroy who got exploded. And you, well,
He's got adorable chubby cheeks.
he's not like, what's he doing? He's not like dead in this scene, so what's he doing?
He is definitely dead. What do you mean?
He's not the person who died in this scene though.
No, but we're about to find out how he died.
You want to press the button, we'll go over to him and this will do that?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, when I say he's not dead in this scene, I mean he's not the victim in this
Oh,
scene.
yeah, he's not the Vic.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, yeah, that's why we started this scene, isn't it? Not standing in it. I'm not standing in it, Swirly.
The game just does not hesitate, does it?
Yeah. If anything, I think one of the fairest words for this game so far is relentless. And also monster, and over there is the Red Bull somewhere.
And crab.
Crab. Yes, my favourite energy drink. Crab. Wait, it made the noise and didn't... Okay.
I think that if you click or you look away, then it snaps the stopwatch shut.
Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Would a crab energy drink be like sea flavoured? Oh! What is even happening here? Yo, hey, what is going on in this scene? I cannot pass it. Fire.
Oh, there are people throwing water on it in the scene before this.
Fire. So, oh boy. Well, you were fire, I guess. Unless there's something I can't tell if it's the fire doing the bad work here, or if it's the crab.
Oh wait, hang on. To check his back quickly, I think I saw a spike going through it.
Yep.
Oh.
That's the smoking spike we were looking for.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I don't want to look either, honestly. Oh my god, everyone's been messed up by crabs!
Sorry, spiked.
Gonna be the next person. What? Hang on. He's been spiked for bloody ages.
He goes, oof, this spike's
my
in my back
god!
hurt. It's not good, is it?
Oh my god! This chapter's not a good chapter. I like the chapter where people just coughed a lot.
That one was honestly like, even though there was. Oh.
Congratulations, you saw many people get spiked.
Yay!
Don't cheer. It said killed with a sword.
Oh yeah, it did. To be fair.
It's not worth cheering.
Boo!
Thank you.
Shoutouts to Paul.
Is there anything more we can learn from this big pisser of a scene? Oh my goodness!
Oh god.
I assume they're on crab watch. Nice stripy top. We've seen him before.
Mmm.
Oh god. That's the gunner guy. You are, I don't know, having a rest. Didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
hang on. That's Thomas Lank.
Who was knifed by unknown. You know what? Really hard to tell who the next person's going to be on our big list of deaths. There seems to be many candidates. Yeah, when you see a big crab and you go wild. That's the Rock. It doesn't really look like the Rock. It's just at a certain angle. It's kind of.
I get you. It's back when the Rock had a hairline.
Yeah, like in the oh, it's him. It's him. Like in the incredible photo of him with like a bum bag on.
Oh yes, the turtleneck and chain.
The truly perfect photo. I mean, that's a stance, isn't it? that's very strong work. We know your fate, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah. That guy's solved.
I don't like you using the word solved. Oh, it's taking us to the pile of people, huh? Oh, is this going to be a scene with two people who have a time?
All I'll say is this. Crab's got 2 claws.
It doesn't have to be like this, Robin. Crab has 2 claws. Robin?
Danny?
Why when crab claw come off does just another one happen?
Crabs are magical.
Okay. They're the soldiers of the sea. Is that something people call crabs? Now I have to check.
I don't think so. I've heard that lobsters can essentially live forever, but they've...
Yeah, they like molt and a new body comes out. It's so trippy.
Ooh. Crunch.
Why does it look like there's a guy riding it?
Probably because the guy riding it.
Is that the soldier of the sea?
I think so. We can presume so.
That's the pirate then, isn't it? Butcher?
Oh, spiked.
You chucking a lantern. I guess if you.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
That's our friend.
Chubby cheek friend. I guess if all you've got... There's a sword there! Use that!
They were trying to use that and it wasn't doing nothing.
Bonking it on the head with the... Actually, no. You know what? The fire will probably come out. This is the old times. There's probably fire in there rather than an LED.
Yeah.
Oh, I looked over at chat for a second and it said ocean spiders we like to eat and I have to leave chat again. What?
I mean...
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Shellfish is basically just insects that you find underwater.
That's true. Lobster is like a bug, but like a friendly bug. Well, I don't know if it's so unknown anymore. Oh dear.
Wait, no. Were they spiked?
I don't know. Let's have a look. The screen came in. I couldn't have a proper check. Indignity and then death later. Did we know? Oh yes, of course. I keep checking Pete as though I can't remember his face. Uh,
It doesn't have to be like this.
I don't know really what you'd class that as.
There's one very specific thing in the book, actually.
Claws. Claude! Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, but you know, Claude.
I was actually going to go decapitated, but Claude is also fine.
So, I don't quite recall. Where have we seen them? I don't think we've seen enough of them. They're going to be in Murder Part 2, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh, wait, they're in a bit of cold. They're asleep in their bunk.
Okay, well, that's not super helpful.
No.
Okay. Yeah, everyone is saying they could have been decapitated too, which is, you know, unfortunately true.
A little off the top. Snip, snip. That's my impression of if a crab was also a hairdresser.
I mean, it sounded like your impression of a...
Oh, shit, there's loads happening upstairs.
Shit. Missed this part, huh? There's just a
Horrible.
goat. I was going to say, oh, it looks like they're just leaning on the wall, but actually perhaps they are not. Did we miss much else in this scene? Are we kind of good? I think we might be okay.
We'll get to them, presumably.
Yeah, man. We don't know who that them is, but you know what? I am very glad that the game seems to be a little permissive about situations where someone was saying before that the people who got burnt, or the person rather who got burnt and spiked, could be burnt or spiked. That's quite generous of the game.
Yeah, I believe that for Abigail, you can either say that she was crushed by falling rigging, or struck with a club by a terrible beast, which, well,
Yeah, true.
not inaccurate, is a very strange way of looking at it.
It is a read, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the read I would have had.
What's going on? Stay back. It's already done with the neck. Hey. Come on, boss. No, get there. Hey, cat.
Ugh.
I can't imagine that he was throwing those. Also, there was someone called... Oh, excuse me. Someone called Nick in this scene as well, which is going to help us. But there's a lot of people here.
I think I saw somebody speaking in French as well.
Who are you? Oh, Lars. Yes, okay. Sorry, everyone's got such low poly faces. I find it very easy to forget who's who. I think that looks like it's probably the mate we haven't seen yet, huh?
Ah, mate.
We are missing a
is.
mate. God.
Can we get above deck in this scene as well?
I don't know. I'm busy exploring. Oh,
Good
well,
point.
you can die soon.
That's Peters or Peters. We're not sure yet.
Ah, maybe they could be Nick. I don't think either of their names was Nick.
Samuel or Nathan.
Well, again, I'm afraid they were spiked. Spiked right into it. We can't really name them yet.
No. So somebody here is French.
Someone here is French, and we've got a Nick in the scene. So, a demon out of the way. Come on, boss. No, get down. Hey, catch. So, someone here is our boss. So, presumably, pop back out here. Someone in this whole scene is French. Presumably, the guy saying no, get down, grabbing for him is the person he's referring to as boss, right?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I don't think we can name that person yet, but they're presumably of some importance. That's one of the brothers. So who's again Nick?
Let's bring up the crew manifest.
That's what I'm going for. I want to find our Nick. Nick. Show me Nick. Oh, Davy James, the guy who owns the locker. Nicholas Botterill, the topman. Is Topman that important? I don't think they're doing...
Not really.
Nick said,
I
hey,
suppose that-
Ooh, Nick said, hey, catch, if you look, the guy that died is throwing an axe. He does kind of... I don't really see a
Oh no,
throw.
so directly on your right?
Yeah, but he's... Do you think... Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm not saying he's a good throw. In fact, I'm saying the opposite on account of him being murdered. It says that we can't...
Can we name any of them? We can name him, but... Again, if we go back to... We are in Soldiers of the Sea.
Oh, wait. Yeah, check the dialogue again.
That's what I'm looking for. So...
Sorry.
Stay back. It's already done for Nick.
Oh.
So, Nick...
No,
No, look, what's going on? Stay back, it's already done for Nick. So, hey, catch, yeah. So... No, it's already done for Nick, as in, Nick, it is already done for, right?
Yeah.
It's not as in,
like.
I don't think it done for Nick implies it is killed Nick. I don't think that's
No, yeah, I'm totally disagreeing with what the chat is saying. I'm with Danny on this one. It's already done for Nick doesn't sound like it has murdered Nick. It says...
Yeah, no, it's like, if it's already done, Nick, that would be what that means.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it says we can't name him, though.
Let's see who's in the scene.
Yeah, that's what I'm just going to go for. We can't name them. We can name them, but they're one of the two brothers and neither of those are a Nick. I mean, you really don't look like you're going to charge on into them. You're Lars, we know you.
There's somebody French in this scene. And we know that the bosun was...
So, someone shouting, that's probably Nick, huh? Wait, no, Nick was a top man. That's someone more important than that.
Yeah, that's an officer.
You were just straight up down.
Wait a minute. Maybe... no, because...
So,
Is there more than...
who is French? Bosun's
It's just the
mate.
bosun's mate.
Is it just the bosun's mate? Oh yeah, get me my Frenchman. So someone here is Charles Minor. So he just says, "Oh my god, it's a demon."
Yeah. So let's have a look at the sketch quickly, but specifically just highlighting people only in this scene.
1 second.
Sure.
So, the bosun's mate shouts a demon, and presumably that means he's going to be hiding. And I can only imagine that he's only saw it. Yeah. My guess for the person who that is the one carrying behind. Oh, I would assume that's him. Like,
Can we see? Yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm going to show you it.
Yeah, totally. I've completely forgotten what the bosun looked like.
Oh, hang on. Ooh, they're alive. Is that a guy? Is the bosun's mate alive? Because, like, if...
No, the bosun's mate was torn apart by a big monster.
No, the bosun's mate.
Oh, yeah. The bosun is dead. The bosun's mate is dead.
Are they?
Yeah, because it said your Frenchie was torn apart by the Kraken.
You're right. So that cannot be them.
No.
Yeah, because we know they escaped on the boat at the end. Okay. So... it's someone who survives this whole thing. At least to the doom. So that's Lars. That's our officer, who is... Kanai's posing with a sword. So yeah, again, if you're shouting, "Oh my god, it's a demon," would you really... So we... can't be them, can it?
Where's the bosun in this picture?
I don't know. Is there any way to like go to the crew list and show them on there, or do we have to properly just like dig through?
I think there is now that we figured out who they are. That's the bosun.
So we just got to kind of find them on there. That's not tremendously helpful. Them.
Yeah, that's them.
And they're standing right there.
They're standing right there is the thing.
That's probably our best guess for now.
I think so.
It could also. That's Hitomi's got a good point. It could be upstairs as well.
Although
no, there's no one else in this scene, is there?
Yeah.
Let's for now assume that is Charles Minor.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Hang on, we know that they were torn apart though.
Oh. So okay, somebody that goes missing in the Doom, but we don't actually see them die, I guess.
But we know because someone explicitly said that your Frenchman was torn apart by the Kraken, right?
Yeah.
If we
Pop out of...
go back to our book.
Yeah, go to
the Doom and find the scene where the bosun dies.
So I don't. Oh, the bosun dies in the escape.
What?
So
No,
he
you're
specifically
right.
bleeds out.
Yeah.
So if you go to, so the bosun's mate is already dead.
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart. So that implies if we go back to Soldier of the Sea, if we go back to Soldier of the Sea, that happens way before the Doom. So presumably there would be some time that he wouldn't say. Yeah, I don't know. That feels right.
And demon is apparently Swedish, not French.
It sounds.
Makes sense.
I mean, you said it sounded French though.
Wait,
I can't really recall. It's been so long. Is there any way to just replay the audio? Or do we have to go back to a scene?
You have to start the scene again.
Okay.
I totally thought that the episode was blocked off. Sorry.
Well, let's explore what nightmare happens up here. We could pop back to that scene and replay it. Where are we going?
This kind of feels like the ghost smoke thing is just playing with you at this point.
Yeah, thinking about it doesn't actually make sense because that's not how you'd say that's a demon in French. You wouldn't go
I think it's
on
because
demon.
there was the connected A and the E, which made me go, this is French.
No, in retrospect, that doesn't make sense. Crabbed. You got crabbed. Hey, you. Crabbed. Oh, we don't know who you are yet. I don't believe... Oh, God, I wish... There should just be a jump to current memory page in this goddamn book.
Yeah.
You spend so much time in your book that tiny little usability things like that become incredibly apparent. You know what? Everyone is having a pretty fair reaction to what's happening right here.
Yep. Oh, Lars.
Again, you're the brother. There's so many people that we kind of like can name, but I can't, you know? Like that. Can we name them?
So maybe we can find when they're hanging out in a bed or something. If they're not going to get named during the events.
I mean, it feels like we're going to probably have to name a lot of the seamen like that.
Yeah.
Well, you crab. Who is this? How did they die? Crab. Two memories. Are they just in... They're asleep in a bitter cold part 1.
Right.
But they're probably just in a bed where we can't see, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like for naming people based on tags, it's going to be more productive to leave that till later. Because we could go for a really long time with that.
It'll help you narrow down people a lot if you've already scooped that out.
There's not, like, a large amount of... Hello, Tripe Top. There's not really a large amount of identifying information in this scene, other than here's some crabs. And, oh, a spear. You know, like, this is someone dying, basically. And also context for, this is when the crabs appeared.
This next one, I'm pretty fond of this bit.
Oh, God. I'll level with you. Had not noticed that.
But this is important information because he was already dead before he even hit the deck.
I wonder where this... I can't go up there.
Back down.
Come back. It's hard to follow it if it's going to cheat. Oh. How did he get ejected?
I like this bit a lot.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
He died by terrible fucking luck.
That guy's dead as hell.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Ah, that's a very good point. This is all top men, isn't it? You're a top man!
I'll say.
Circles, you're a top man! You're a top man too. Okay, so we can name all the top men here. What are you doing?
Topping. Wait.
Robin!
That is.
That's not what that is! Don't say such straight things like that. Well, okay, so we know that someone got lightninged real bad. God's sake, Robin, I can't believe he just did that. Oh, God. Now I feel sick, I've got a hiccup.
Oh, dear me,
Electrocuted is kind of true.
Yeah.
So they're a top man.
Yes.
Let's have a look at all of... Ah! Oh no, that's probably done the inn.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Let's find all the top men. Here they are. So, that's a lot of top men.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all of our top men? All of our top men. It's going to be a little hard to identify people based off this, I think.
Yeah, especially... there are a few that do stand out.
Yeah, there's, I believe, one I could probably take an informed guess at.
Sure.
Excuse me. Right. Okay, so who have we got? Oh, God, that's rough. Oh, God.
Oh no!
So also, this is not all of our top men.
No.
Hello!
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
So does it say... Oh, hello. Oh my God. I'm moving the mic away from me.
I'm sorry.
Okay, all these guys are top men up. All these guys are top men up here. It makes sense as they're all sat together. So the one I believe we can intuit here. Presumably that's Omid Gul?
I think that's him, yeah. Is he one of the guys that disappeared during the Doom?
Sorry?
Is he one of the guys that disappeared during this chapter?
This isn't the Doom.
It isn't. You're right.
You said this chapter.
I made a mistake. Yeah, he's one of the guys that we didn't see dying on screen, but
One
he
that
was not.
He wasn't around after the Doom.
Yeah.
Can you just say what? What do you say?
So we have seen what happened to some of the people during that chapter.
They get thrown off the boat into the sea.
Yeah.
So drowned? But we don't know if that was them. Fell overboard option?
Oh, there is actually.
Oh, so well, it didn't really fall overboard so much. I guess they did. If like they fell overboard on their tiny boat.
It's kind of hard to say. They got fucked up by a big monster. That's not one of the options here.
I would probably say drowned.
Yeah, drowned is good.
But are they one of the people who went on the boat? We don't know. We'd have to check. One way we can check is to go, what memories are you in? The Doom. That was where it happened, right? And all of these where you were asleep. Okay. Oh, no, you were fighting, probably. Okay. And asleep in that one. So, the Doom Part 6 is probably where they were at. Was this where people got... Yes, because that was where they got chucked overboard. So if he was in that... Will it say if he was in that scene and we weren't able to, like, scan him?
Yeah, if it says 5 others were present, then it should tell you who was there.
Okay, so in that case, I believe he was thrown into the sea.
Cool.
I'm just gonna go there. By the beast. If you say, I suppose if you say fell overboard, it would still want the person, wouldn't it? Okay.
Not necessarily, because that can just be an accidental death.
Well, that's true. Who are you? Oh, you. Yeah. What if you say...
Yeah.
I still think the two are largely the same. Anyone else knocking about?
There's quite a few. We can see the fella with the tattoos on the right there as well.
Carl's, yeah. But I don't think we can really extrapolate who he is other than a top man.
I'll say he is.
We're getting closer, though. We know he's a top man now.
Well, if you have a look at the rest of the top men, that could give us a clue. Specifically, the top men that are in the...
Oh, you mean the tattoos?
Yes.
But, like, again, I'm personally not sure what the tattoos mean. Well, actually, no, now that I've looked at nationalities, yes, I think I know what they mean. I think. Yeah, okay.
Hooray!
I couldn't quite remember that. Oh, no, yeah, okay, no.
He's the only one with tribal tattoos on the ship. I like him.
Bye.
Iomede.
Oh, okay, yeah, there's a disappearances section, isn't there? Of course. Well, what a lovely, happy song we've got. What a lovely, happy song. I'm going to close this book because I think I'm going to walk down here to the exit of the dreams and we should probably have a stop because it's getting quite late.
I think it is, yeah.
Open up, door out of my dreams. Oh god, if this is my dreams, I have bad dreams. Well, good job, everyone.
Good job, everyone.
Good job. This game's horrible.
Sorry, I forgot how grim it actually is.
It's really good, but it's horrible. Nothing good happens, and Robin, we've not even accounted for half the people on this boat yet.
You don't get to see any of the fun stuff when they're on the boat, because you only interact with it through murders.
This is an infinite amount of misery. No, Hitomi, I'm sorry. I think next time
The need
there
for
might
blood.
be more murders.
The need for blood does not stop.
I hope, yeah, you know what? That's actually an achievable goal, I think, Lilac. Next, I'm going to look away from him. Next time, there might be less crabs. Hopefully. Hopefully?
Hopefully.
Well, thank you for joining me, Robin. Sorry about all the crabs.
You know what? I love crabs.
It's really not my fault. I didn't put the crabs there. And thank you ever so much for joining us, everyone at home, too.
Hope you enjoyed the stream, because I certainly did.
And it's stressful. I need to go relax and also go to bed because I got work in the morning. Sorry, insurance investigation is my hobby. I have a different job during the week.
Insurance investigation is my passion.
That's just a sad statement, Robin. I'm sure it's a perfectly fine job, but it seems like a very grim thing to have a passion in.
Find a job you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Oh.